Welcome guys, today is Wednesday, it's December 3rd, and we are here for a Pilates yoga combo class. So if you just did step 3 with me, we're nice and warm and ready to go. But regardless, we'll spend a little time getting our bodies prepared. So we're going to focus on breathing the Pilates way, which is in through the nose and out through the mouth. We also want to make sure we pay attention to not overusing lower back. It is considered part of the core, but we want the abdominals to be the primary force and supporter to make sure that we build strength in our spine. We also have to make sure that we're not pulling on our head or neck when we go into what we call the C shape. Very important to be using the abdominals to do the lifting and the holding and not tugging on the neck. So if you find that happening in either case, you simply take a break, regroup, and jump back in. We do a very limited number of repetitions in each position because we want to keep the body moving and moving through all different planes of motion. So make this your own practice. Do what you need to do. I'd rather see you do 3 that are perfect than 8 that are incorrect. We're going to start with that relaxation. So let's go down on our backs. Allow your arms to be restful at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. And let's close our eyes and start breathing deeply in through the nose. We want to feel the expansion of our belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. And on the exhale, we want to feel that same area of our bodies contract and empty. So we inhale through the nose. And we exhale through the mouth, and we purse our lips or clench our teeth a bit so that as we're forcing the air out through that smaller space, we're making the abdominals work harder. While we're doing all that, let's bring some awareness to our arms. And I want you to stretch your arms long and straight. So tense all the muscles in your arms from your shoulders to your fingertips. And while we're doing that, we're not going to tense anything else, just the arms. We continue to breathe. Now let the arms go soft. We'll do the same with our legs. So I want you to tense all the muscles in your legs. And you're just pushing out through your heels, keeping the rest of your body soft. And then go ahead and let your legs relax. And now we're going to focus in on the belly. And I want you to pull down on the back side of your navel. So think about having a string attached to your belly button. And you're pulling on that string so that the back side of your belly button touches your spine. And notice we can do that without holding our breath. We're just contracting the belly. And then I want you to let it go. And then try again, navel to spine. So hold it in nice and tight. So notice that your abdominals, you're telling them what to do. It's just most times we don't. But we want to get to the point where they're really reacting and supporting us when we don't even think about it. And then let that belly go soft. Next, we're going to inhale arms skyward and exhale behind us. Once there, reach out through your fingertips, push out through your heels. Make your body as long and straight as you can. And then, let everything go soft. From there, we're ready to pull the left knee in all the way up to the chest. Want to do that without letting the shoulders rise, so keep them relaxed. And just point and flex that foot. Nice and controlled, no rapid movements. And then that nice deliberate circle of our ankle. And reverse. And then just let your foot relax. From there, let's switch legs. The opposite knee to chest. Give a hug. We'll flex point. Nice ankle roll around. And reverse. And then just rest your foot. Now we're going to circle that knee around. And reverse. So focus on the hip when we do this. And then just hold the knee in. Let's bring the other knee back in. We'll send that leg out because I forgot to do the hip circle on this side. So we gently circle. And reverse. Very good. Now knee pulls in. Let's bring the other knee in. So give it a nice tight hug without lifting the shoulders. Gently rock side to side. So feel a massage on either side of your spine. Now hold center and circle both knees around. And we should feel the massage now change into lower back. And then let's reverse that. And then just keep the knee tucked in. Once there, I want you to tighten your belly. Press through the back of your rib cage. And using that nice strong belly, we're going to bring shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. So think about bringing your nose towards your knees, your chin towards your chest, and then release back down. Try again, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, round up nose to knees, chin to chest. So this is our C shape. And release back down. Let's try that once more. Tighten the belly, round up nose to knees, chin to chest. Now, while we're here, thumb and index fingers from a triangle. Rest them lightly on the back of your head. Keep the elbows wide. Now separate knees, heels touching, toes apart. Gonna push the legs straight and then exhale, pull them back in. So let's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now this time as you push the legs out, toes close, heels apart. And then come back with heels together, toes apart. So think about an arrowhead and a V. Arrowhead, V. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now bring knees and feet together, scrunch toes. Press through arches, pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So notice our upper body hasn't moved at all. Keep going, but flex your feet. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now just stretch the legs out straight and let's do a point flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're just gonna stay there. Big toes close, heels slightly apart, arms at our sides off the mat, palms facing up. So we're gonna inhale for 5 beats and then exhale for 5 beats. Now flip the hands over. Inhale. Flip again. Level 2, you can modify by bending your knees. Flip. Level 1, you can rest your feet on the mat. Flip, but notice in all 3 positions, flip, upper body is not moving. Flip, 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 hold there. Tuck your knees in, rest your head down and breathe. So now that we feel a little bit warmer, let's go ahead and roll up. And then once we're up, let's work on spine stretch. So for spine stretch, we're gonna sit up nice and tall. You may need to put a pillow or another rolled up mat onto your butt if you can't sit with your legs straight and your back straight at the same time. We want our arms out in front, palms facing the sky. And we wanna make sure our armpits stay over our hips the entire time. So we're gonna inhale in preparation. On the exhale, we start to draw that belly button in. While that's happening, you're gonna round your spine, let your chin drop to your chest. So now we look like the letter C with our shoulders still over our hips. And then inhale, lift up slowly. Lower spine, middle spine, upper spine, and head. We should be taller than when we went down. Try again, exhale, deep, scooping in, rounding the spine, opening, opening, opening the spine. And then keeping it open as we inhale and lift back up to that tall seated position. Exhale, scooping the belly in, round the spine, dropping chin to chest, reaching out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Again, exhale, scoop the belly in, round the spine, drop chin to chest. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Let's try one more of those. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine, drop chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, let's lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. From there, let the arms come down. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls back front. You can come off your elevation if you're using it. Let's bring the legs back together. We'll bend the knees, hands go behind the thighs. Sit up nice and tall, and then I want you to scoop the belly in like we were just doing, chin to chest. And then while we're there, let the arms extend, and we're gonna lower all the way down. Once we're down, let's go ahead and stretch out arms and legs nice and straight. Good job. And then release, and we'll bring our knees back into our chest and do a couple of side-to-side rocks. Okay, from there, let's set right foot down with the knee bent. Extend your left leg straight up to the sky. Now let your arms rest at your sides, palms facing open. This would be level 1. Level 2, you can push your right leg straight. So we're going to take that left leg, cross it towards the right, come out and out. So we should be making a circle about the size of a large beach ball on the ceiling directly above us. And while that's happening, nothing else is moving. Last 2. And one more. Now other way. Let's go out and around, in and up. Last 2. And one more. Now hold that leg up, bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. We're going to drop about halfway down, sweep the legs around, and then come back up together. Inhale down, exhale around. So anytime we're moving both legs at the same time, it's going to be very challenging to that lower part of your abdominals, but it's also going to be harmful or hurtful to your back if you're not making sure that your belly is doing the work. So if you're feeling in your back, despite the fact that you're holding your belly super tight, don't go halfway down. Only go about a quarter of the way or a third of the way. Do what suits your body. Last 2. And one more. Hold right there. Good, now we'll switch. Let's keep the right leg straight, toes on the ceiling, left knee bent, foot on the mat for level 1, or pushed out straight for level 2. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. So you've got those large beach balls directly above us on the ceiling. Other way, out and around, in and up. And notice that each circle has a beginning and an ending. So don't make it one continuous. There should be a little bit of pause in between so you complete the circle. Last 2. And one more. Good, now hold there. Let's bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. This time the legs sweep around. They come together. Exhale and lift. Inhale around. Last 2. And one more. Good, hold there. Now both legs circle to the left, come around up to the right, and then reverse that. This is called a corkscrew. And these circles should be smaller. So think about making them about the size of a basketball, but still keeping those legs directly above your face. Let's do one more set. And hold there. Good job. Tuck your knees in. Give yourself a nice hug and a couple of side-to-side rocks. So now let's hold center. I want you to tighten the belly again. Press through the back of your ribs. Round up, nose to knees, chin to chest. Arms at your sides, off the mat, palms up. But this time we're going to bend your elbows so your fingertips touch your shoulders. Now as we inhale, stretch arms and legs out straight. Open, close just your legs. Exhale, bend the knees and then the elbows. So inhale, push out together. Open, close, exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push. Open, close, exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push. Open, close, exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push. Open, close, exhale, knees. 2 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees. 1 more. Inhale, push. Open, close, exhale, knees, elbows. Good. Give yourself a hug. Rest your head down and breathe. From here, let's exhale and roll ourselves up. Now, once we're back up, let's sit nice and tall again. This time, we're going to keep our legs together. Toes close, heels slightly apart. Make a fist with your hands, and then press your knuckles together so your thumbs are pointing down and your elbows are shoulder level. We're going to inhale, scoop the belly in and pull back. On the exhale, the arms go straight. We're gonna open wide, fold forward, hook your hands together behind your back, and you lift up higher. And then exhale, stretch forward to your toes. Come back up, try again. Knuckles together, thumbs point down. So we inhale, scoop back. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together, inhale, lift up. And exhale to your toes. Come back up again, knuckles together, thumbs point down, inhale, scoop. Exhale, arms extend, open, fold, hook together, inhale, lift up. Exhale to your toes. And back up again, knuckles together, thumbs point down, inhale, scoop. Exhale, arms extend, open and fold, hook together, inhale, lift up. Exhale to your toes. Back up, 2 more to go, knuckles together, thumbs point down, inhale, scoop. Exhale, arms extend, fold forward, hook together, inhale, lift up. Exhale to our toes. And back up for 1 more, knuckles together, thumbs pointing down. Inhale, let's scoop back. Exhale, arms extend, fold forward, hook together, inhale, lift up. And then exhale, reach to your toes. Good, and then we'll come back up. From there, let's bend the knees. And I want you to bring your thighs in as close to your body as you can. With your shoulders relaxed, find your balance on your tailbone. Think about keeping your big toes close, your knees slightly apart. You're gonna drop your chin to your chest and allow your nose to tuck right down there between your knees. Level 2 people, you can bring your hands across your shins. All right, so without using your upper body to throw you back, you wanna use your belly to pull you back. And then use it to bring you back up again. So we want to make sure that we inhale to pull back. Exhale coming up. So you have to pull that belly even tighter. And again, you can do these at your own pace. Work at giving yourself a nice rounded spine. And really engage that belly. I'll try 2 more. And once we finished our final one, we're going to keep our left knee in and stretch our right leg out. Now we're going to roll back so we end up in that C shape. Let's put right hand atop left knee, left hand atop left ankle, elbows open, and let's alternate. So this is called single leg stretch. So we're really working at stretching that leg out, 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 out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold there. Switch hold. Switch hold 1 more. Switch hold. Good, now bring both knees in. Rest your hands here on your ankles, up on your shins or the tops of your feet. We're staying in our C shape. This time we're going to inhale, stretch arms and legs out straight. Exhale, sweep the arms around, tuck the knees in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. So this is called double leg stretch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. Notice upper body is not moving. It's still in that C shape. Unless, of course, you need a break, then take a break. Last time. And hold there. All right, now we're ready to stretch our left leg to the ceiling. Walk your hands up as close to your left ankle as you can. And then your right leg can join it. Now the left leg's going to start drawing towards your face, and the right leg's going to pull away from your face, and then we're going to switch. So while we're doing this, we're not yanking or forcing the legs in any way. We're simply using our hands to guide that leg towards the face. So we've got straight single leg stretch. Notice that the word straight is in the title, so no bending those knees. Last 2, and 1. Good, now let's bring both legs together. You can rest your head down for a moment. Let's all make a thumb and index finger triangle. Level 1 people, you're gonna rest that triangle right onto your butt. You wanna make sure that your butt does not lift off the triangle. Level 2 people, triangle behind the head. We're all tightening belly, returning to our C shape. We're gonna inhale, slowly lower, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, pop the legs up without lifting the butt. So it's inhale, lower. Exhale, pull. So again, if you start feeling this in your lower back, don't go halfway. Go where you can. Really engaging the belly and not stressing lower back. Last two. And one more. Hold up, good. Now everybody tuck your knees to your chest. Everybody put the triangle behind your head. We're still in our C shape. Left knee and right leg out, and start by just alternating your legs. So pay attention that we're not moving our hips at all. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay there, lift a little higher upper body. Bring opposite armpit towards the knee, and then switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. We've got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and big hold. Switch hold. Bring the head down. Tuck your knees in. Breathe. Whew. Rest your feet down. Knees bent, arms wide. Drop knees left, look right. Knees back up. Drop knees to the right and look left. Good, and then back up. And now let's bring the arms closer to your body, palms facing up, shoulders pressed open to the mat. Space your feet about hips distance apart, and always toes in, heels out slightly. All right? Make sure that you've got enough space between your butt and your heels that when we bridge up, we're feeling this in the hamstrings and the glutes and the abs, not in the quads and the knees. So we start tightening the belly, inhale, slowly leaving the mat, one vertebra at a time, making sure there's not any weight transferring into our necks. And then exhale, melt down. Try again, inhale, tighten the belly, slowly peeling up, pressing our hips nice and high. And then exhale, melting back down. Try again, tighten the belly, inhale, let's peel up slowly off into our bridge. And then we can exhale back down. One more time, tighten the belly, slowly peeling up off the mat. Now let's stay in our bridge. Pull your left knee to your chest and stretch it nice and straight to the ceiling. You're gonna lower and lift the leg, flex point. Inhale, exhale. Now when you lower your leg, you're gonna bring it down so it's about even with the right knee. Try one more. Hold up and then circle up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Big hold. Good. Let's bend that knee. Place it down into our 2-footed bridge and then switch. Right knee in. Extend the legs straight. Lower lift. Flex point. Last 2, and one more. Hold up, let's circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Big hold. Let's rebound, place your foot down. Continue to press your hips a little higher. Inhale, reach towards the sky. And now exhale, slowly melt down. Once we're all the way down, let's bring one knee at a time into the chest. Give yourself that big hug so we feel that good stretch going down the spine into those gluteals. A couple side to side rocks. And knee circles because those always feel really good. And let's reverse. Very good. From there, let's rest our feet down. Now just stretch out one leg straight, keep the other knee bent. Stretch your arms all the way back behind you. Roll towards your straight leg, and then you're going to continue to roll so that we all end up on our belly. And once they're in our belly, stretch out through all of your fingers, all of your toes. Try turning your palms to the sky. Stretch a little bit farther with your left arm and your right leg. And then see if you can add some lift to that. Let's lower that down and switch. Now right arm and left leg stretch a little bit longer. We'll add our lift. And lower down. Now both arms and legs together. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And let's try adding up our lift. Good. And then from there, let's come down.
slide your hands in closer so your hands are kind of in line with your armpits and your shoulders. Press your elbows tight to your body. Now press down to the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Pull out through the top of your head. And as we inhale, we're going to press down into the palms and the hip bones. Rise up. And then let's exhale on the way down. Let your elbows go wider. Pull them back in. Press your tops of feet and hip bones out through the top of the head. We inhale, rise up. And we exhale, come back down. Once more, elbows in, pressing through tops of feet, hip bones, pulling out through top of head. Inhale, rise up. And this time we're going to exhale our way all the way up and back. Let your big toes stay close with your knees apart so your chest can drop through your knees. Forehead to the mat, and then turn your palms to the sky. And think about stretching your fingertips to the front end of your mat while you're pulling your tailbone back toward your heels. Flip your hands over, spread your fingers out nice and wide. Scoop your belly, and we're going to round our spine coming up for cat stretch. And then sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round again for cat. Inhale, sink the navel, lift the tailbone, open the heart for cow, and exhale, round out for cat. And then let's return to neutral spine. Once there, I want you to push out to the heel of your right foot. Add your left arm forward, turning palm to the sky for spinal balance. Exhale, lower, and let's switch to the other side. Exhale, lower, let's switch again. And this time, see if you can lift your left foot also so it's not helping you balance. Bring it back down and we'll switch. And then try lifting that right foot. And lower back down. And then from here, keep those nice foundational hands. I want you to tuck your toes under and just walk your feet back so we hang out in a nice straight plank. So no saggy hips, no booties in the air, no hanging heads. Try lifting your right foot not too high. Press towards the heel of your left foot. Come back to the ball of your foot. Press again. Pull forward one more time. Press. Pull. Let's lower that leg and we'll switch. So lift the left foot. Pressing towards the right heel. Back to the ball of your foot. Press. Pull one more time. Press. Pull. And then set that foot down. Good. Let's come back to the knees. Tops of the feet. Separate the knees again. Let your chest drop through your knees. Forehead to the mat. Palms open to the sky. Now let's take the left arm. I want you to pass it through your right armpit. See how close you can get it to the mat. And then let the weight of your body kind of deepen that stretch. Bring that arm out and we'll switch. Pass right through left. Sinking down. And then bring that arm back out and stretch a little bit further. Now flip your hands over. Wide spread fingers again. Remember, we always want to turn our hands in slightly. And then we're going to tuck our toes under and lift our tailbone towards the sky. So downward facing dog, you want your head to dangle freely through your arms so there's no tension in your neck. And I want you to feel the bottom two ribs pulling closer and closer to your upper thighs. And the back of your shoulder blades reaching towards your gluteals. Pressing your weight through your second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. It's going to make sure that you're not putting pressure into your wrists. And then while we're here, let's walk our dog a few times. So just alternate lifting and lowering those heels. And then we're going to press both heels down. And then let's inhale ourselves into a nice sturdy plank. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale again into plank. Once more, exhale into down dog. And then inhale into plank. From plank, we'll modify to the knees. And then on the exhale, we're going to lower upper body, open those elbows, chest touches before hips. Now tuck the elbows in, press through tops of feet and hip bones. Inhale, lengthen, rise into that cobra. Tuck the toes, and let's come back up into down dog. Try again, inhale into plank. Modify to your knees if you'd like. Exhale, lowering the elbows wide, chest down, hips down, the elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale back up into down dog. From there, let's come down onto all fours. Sink navel, lift tailbone, lift head, open heart cow. And then exhale round for cat. And then we're back to neutral. From there, we're going to take the right foot and just step it forward through your hands. So I want you to press down to the top of your left foot. And we're going to start to lift upper body. Make sure right knee's over ankle. Add arms to the sky. That becomes crescent moon. And then let's exhale, fold forward, hands to our mat. Let's tuck our left toes under, lift the left knee. Again, make sure right knee hasn't pushed past your toes. And there's runner's lunge. From there, let's send right foot back into plank. Return to downward facing dog. Let's walk our dog a few times. Press both heels down. And then come back down to all fours. Sink navel, lift tailbone, lift head, open heart cow. Exhale round for cat. And then back to neutral. Now left foot steps between the hands. Once it's in place, we're going to press through the top of our right foot. Make sure left knee stays over ankle as we lift upper body. Reach to the sky. Crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands on mat. Let's tuck right toes under this time. Lift the right knee. And there's our runner's lunge. Now let's step right foot forward. With toes close and heels apart, you're going to roll up slowly. One vertebrae at a time. Once we're up, let's take a breath in. And exhale down, another breath. And exhale down, one more like that. Inhale, breath. Now exhale, let's do a swan dive. So fold yourself in half. Once there, inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now let's step back. Right foot, left foot into plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, lowering. Elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back into plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to heart. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale, let's fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now I want to let your rib cage rest on your thighs so you can bend your knees if you need to. Cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands so your arms form a frame, and then just let your head hang out in that frame. Release fingers to the mat. Let's take a giant step back with our right foot, bringing us into runner's lunge. Now push your right heel down, turn your right toes out, align your left heel with the back of your right heel, and start lifting upper body. Check that left knee stays over ankle, hip bones face forward, shoulders squared out. Add arms when ready. Reach to the sky, but relax those shoulders. Got warrior one. Now let your arms open wide, nice long spine. Hinge forward so our ribs pull closer to our front thigh. And that brings us into our warrior airplane. Remaining in your airplane, see if you can lift your right heel so you're back onto the ball of your foot. And we've got our airplane lunge. From there, we're going to bring the right hand to the mat. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, start revolving at the waist, sending left arm high. got twisting lunge. From there, let's exhale that hand back down. Proceed to walk yourself around into a wide straddle. So we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. We've got toes and heels out, hands directly under shoulders, big inhale, look out. And then as we exhale, let the elbows bend and the forearms drop. Let your head hang down. And let your upper body be limp like a rag doll. Press down through your arms and push arms straight. Good, now let's bend the left knee. Shift your weight to the left. Feel the stretch going up your right inner thigh. Come back to center. Bend the right knee. Shift your weight to the right. Feel the stretch go up left inner thigh. Back to center. Bending the knee. We shift off to our left. Come back up. Bend the knee and we shift off to our right. And then we're back to that center neutral. From there, let's press down through the palms. Inhale, flat back, look out. And then as we exhale, let the arms open wide and that becomes straddle airplane. So using that nice strong core, we're going to lift up our body. Moving into 5-pointed star, we open palms to the sky. We still have our toes turned in and our heels turned out. We feel that open stretch across the heart, that lengthening of our spine. Inhale, let's touch the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, rise for sunflower. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, rise. Once more, exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Now let the arms reopen, bringing us back into 5-pointed star. From there, let's turn left toes to the front edge of our mat. Look down and your left heel should be aligned with your right arch. Hip bones and chest are still facing the wide edge of our mat. And then we're going to start to bend the left knee. We want to get it out so it's over the ankle without pushing past our toes. And we want to feel our body weight centered equally into both feet. From there, let's bring left forearm to thigh, reach right arm high to the sky. Now let your right arm stretch or lower towards your hips. Going to make a nice full circle. Let it lower back to shoulder level and let's return to warrior two. I'll stretch the left arm a little farther forward. Lift the left, lower the right. Push left palm to the sky. And we've got reverse warrior. And then if we start to pull the left leg straighter and straighter, there's our reverse triangle. And then we can make our way back to that starting position. From here, we're ready for triangle. So remember, triangle is all about being very open and very flat. We start to pull right hip right, and while that's happening, we're going to start reaching that left arm farther and farther out from the right hip. Once we can't go any farther, try sending the left hand low and the right hand high. Press your right hip a little forward while rolling right shoulder slightly back. And imagine that you're doing this while being pressed between two panes of glass. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's rebend that left knee. Go ahead and revolve upper body. Once your hands make it to the mat, come back to the ball of your right foot so we're back in lunge. Send your left foot back. There's our plank. Exhale, lowering, elbows open, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise cobra, and then exhale back up into down dog. Inhale again into plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Now I want you to find a focal point for your eyes, fixate on that spot. Begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Keep that foot nice and open, and then place your left heel at your right ankle bone. When you feel ready, you can lift your left toes, and you can bring that left foot as high on the right leg as you'd like, as long as you're not pushing your heel directly against the side of your knee. And then you can add some arms if you wish, and build your very own tree. Or should I say grow your very own tree. We can open our branches first, and then place that foot back on the mat. Toes in, heels out, arms at our sides, fingers reaching towards the earth, top of the head pulling towards the sky, standing mountain pose. Let's inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink in a little deeper. Again, elbows cradled in the palms of our hands. Let the head drop within that frame. Release fingers to the mat. Left foot steps back. We have a good solid runner's lunge. Push left heel down, turn left toes out. Straight line from the back of your right heel to the back of your left heel. Start lifting upper body. So we want to keep our hip bones facing forward, our shoulders square, and then add your arms when ready for Warrior One. Remember to keep your body weight centered. Don't allow that right knee to push out past your toes. And then let the arms open wide, stay nice and long in the waist. And let's hinge forward so our rib cage is nice and close to that front thigh for Warrior Airplane. And then from there, see if you can lift to the ball of your left foot for Airplane Lunge. From there, let's bring left hand to the mat. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, start revolving at the waist, sending right hand higher. We've got Twisting Lunge. Exhale, right hand down. From there, let's proceed to walk ourselves around into wide straddle. So now we should be facing the other wide edge of our mat, hands directly under shoulders. Got toes and heels out. Inhale, looking out, flat back. Exhale, let your upper body melt right down. From there, push down through the palms. Once again, arms go straight. And I want you to rock back onto your heels. So you're lifting up the front of your foot and spread your toes out really wide. And then we're going to press the feet flat. So each and every toe presses into the mat. And then raise up your heels. And then let the heels drop back down. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, arms go wide for Airplane. Now inhale and we rise up slowly, bringing us into 5-pointed star. So really extend out through your fingertips. Toes are in, heels are out. We're feeling that opening across the heart, that lengthening of our spine. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale back up for Sunflower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. And then let's reopen into our star. From there, we turn right toes to the front end of our mat. I want you to align your right heel with your left arch. Keep your hip bones in your chest facing the side of your mat, and then begin to bend that right knee. Looking for that place where the body weight is centered equally. Making sure we're not pushing that right knee past our toes. Breathing into Warrior Two. From there, let's bring right forearm to thigh and left arm reaches to the sky. Extended angle pose. Now let the left arm start to lower towards your left hip. It makes a full circle. bringing us right back up into warrior two. And then we're going to stretch the right arm a little farther forward, lift the right, lower the left, push right palm to the sky. Got reverse warrior. And then from there, begin to pull the right leg straighter and straighter without locking. Keep pushing through the right palm. We've got that reverse triangle. And then let's reopen the arms so we're back to where we started. Now we're ready for triangle on this side. So imagine you're being pressed like a flower between two panes of glass. Start to pull that left hip left. Start reaching that right arm farther and farther away from your left hip. Once we can't go any farther, right hand goes low, left hand goes high. Left hip pressing slightly forward, left shoulder rolling slightly back. Let's take one more inhale and triangle. On our exhale, let's start to bend the right knee and revolve the upper body. Once your hands have made it to the mat, we return to runner's lunge. Back goes our right foot into plank. Exhale, we're lowering. Inhale, we lengthen, rise for cobra. Exhale, we're back up into down dog. Inhale again into plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll up, reach high, touch the sky. And then exhale, hands to our heart. So again, I want you to find a focal point for your eyes. Really engage your core. So use those Pilates principle, navel to spine. As you shift your weight into your left foot this time, you can put your right heel against your left ankle bone. And when ready, you can start to grow your tree. Opening our branches, rerooting that tree, returning to standing mountain pose. From there, let's bring the hands together behind us. So whatever way works for you to somehow link your hands together. Once you've got that done, I want you to start pulling those linked hands down towards the floor. Feel that space across your heart opening. Let your throat open. Breathe. Now inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, begin to fold forward, pulling ribs closer and closer to thighs. Let your head drop down and then let your arms reach higher. And then let your hands release so your arms just trickle back to the mat. Once there, big toes close, heels apart. I want you to bend your knees like you're about to sit down in one of those little tiny kindergartner chairs. So you want to drop those hips down. While you're doing that, bending your knees, pull your knees closer together and then lift your ribs away from your thighs. Add your arms out, stretch alongside your ears, and that becomes chair pose. We're going to inhale and rise out of our chair. And then exhale, just fold in half. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into plank. Now let's keep right shoulder over right wrist and turn to the side to give a side plank. Modify to the side of your right knee if you'd like. Exhale, let's return to our plank. Press up into down dog. And then inhale again to plank. Now let's do left shoulder over left wrist. Opening for side plank. Modify to the side of your left knee if you'd like. Exhale, return to full plank. And press back up into down dog. While here, let's Nod our head yes. Gently shake it no. Let it just hang out while we walk our dog. So lift and lower each heel individually. And then let your heels press deeper down. From there, let's return to all fours. Sink navel, lift tailbone, lift head, open heart cow. Exhale, round out cat. Once more, inhale cow. And exhale, round cat. Return to neutral. Right leg behind, left arm forward, spinal balance. Left hand back down, right foot steps forward, but this time, keep it on the outside of both hands. Now we want to make sure, again, right knee is not going to push out past our toes. We're going to start to pull the front of our left thigh towards the mat, and then see if we can ease your body closer to the mat. Breathing into the back of your right thigh and the front of your left thigh. And then while you're there, see if you can open that knee a little bit. So you're kind of on the outer edge of your right foot, and you're going to feel that stretch go into your outside hip. And then you can bring the knee back to neutral. And you can take a few more breaths in this position if you'd like, or if you want to try splits pose. We haven't done that one in a while. We want to walk ourselves more upright, and then we're simply going to work at stretching both legs straighter. Let's take one more inhale as we are. On the exhale, we're going to make our way back onto all fours. Once we're back to all fours, let's extend through the left heel this time. Add the right arm forward, palm to the sky, spinal balance. And then we can bring the left hand down and our right hand down and step the left foot forward. So we want to keep the foot to the outside of our hands. From there, make sure the left knee doesn't push out past your toes, and start pulling the front of your right thigh towards the mat. Easing ourselves a little bit closer. Feel the stretch going up the back of your left thigh and the front of your right. And then see about letting that left knee kind of open out, so you're on the outer edge of your left foot. And you should feel that stretch move into your hip. And then let's bring the knee upright once again, and we can stay here and just keep breathing a little bit deeper into this stretch. Or if you want to try splits pose, we're going to bring ourselves upright first, and then work at stretching both legs straighter. Let's take one more inhale. On our exhale, we all make our way back up onto all fours. And then let's separate the knees, keep the big toes close, and we're going to push, push, push back, getting that chest to drop through knees, forehead on the mat, and then again, palms open, face to the sky. Let's try sending the left arm to the right armpit again. See if you can deepen that stretch. And then we'll bring that arm out and we'll switch. And then again, both arms out. And then take both arms and just bring them down alongside your body. So let your palms face up and let your shoulders roll towards the mat. And then let's place hands close to knees so we can lift up our body. And then once we're up, we'll come around and have a seat. Let's start off by just extending the legs out straight, legs together, push out through your heels, hands on either side of your hips. You're going to press down through your palms, push out through your feet, and feel like the top of your head is pulling towards the sky. And then as we exhale, we'll soften a bit, let your fingers walk forward. Think about pushing back through your tailbone, letting your belly button and your ribs and your head melt down. And then let's rise up. We'll keep the left leg straight, but bend the right knee. Walk your foot in as close as you can to your body. With both sit bones still on the mat, see about just giving yourself a nice hug. And then from there, let's take the right hand, place it behind us, close to our tailbone. Push down through the palms so we can sit up nice and tall. And then as we exhale, we're going to rotate a little bit farther at the waistline so we can look over that right shoulder a little bit more. And if you want to, try bringing that left upper arm to the outside of that right thigh. And then let's inhale, left arm up. Exhale, let it come down. We'll stretch both legs out straight once again, pressing down through the palms, pushing out through the feet, pulling out to the top of your head. And then as we exhale, we soften a bit, walk our hands forward again, folding in half. And coming back up. Once up, this time let's keep right leg straight, bend left knee. We're going to walk our foot in as close as we can to our body, keeping sit bones on the mat. And again, just start by giving yourself a nice close hug. And then we'll take the left hand. I want you to place it on the mat so the heel of your hand is close to your tailbone. Inhale, we sit a little taller. Exhale, rotating at the waist so we can look farther over the left shoulder. And then maybe you can bring that upper right arm to the outside of your left thigh. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, let it float down. And now let's try stretching the legs out straight but taking them wider. Push out through the heels of your feet. Hands go between your legs, and you're going to think about keeping your spine really long. So you're leading with your belly button. You want to get your belly button down. Don't worry about getting your head down. If you can get your belly button down, the rest of you is going to follow. But we want to make sure that we're doing it this way so we're getting maximum length in our spine. We should feel this in our inner thighs, up the hamstrings, and the outside of our hips. And let's come up and do a side bend to our left. Lift up. Let's come forward again. Come back up. Side bend to our right. And then back up. And let's bring legs together. Once they're together, let's bend the knees. I want you to put your hands behind your thighs. Drop your shoulders. Keep your head held high, so no tucking the chin and no rounding the back this time, but find your balance on your tailbone. Now once you feel like you're good and balanced, see if you can start to extend your legs a little straighter. Don't worry about getting them all the way straight if it means you're compromising and rounding your back. You want to make sure the back does not round or change. We're really engaging the abs here. And then see if you can add your arms. And then we're going to slowly lower the legs first. Reach really high to touch the sky. Let the arms come forward to shoulder level and then begin to pull forward. So again, think about getting your belly button and your ribs down. Your head comes down. Now we just fold it down. And then we can slowly come back up. Once you've made it back up, let's move into our easy cross-leg position. So in this position, we want to feel sit bones on the mat. And it might help you to sit on a pillow or a yoga block or another rolled up mat if it's challenging to sit this way. So let your palms open, face to the sky. Let the backs of your hands rest softly on your knees. Feel the top of your head again being drawn towards the sky. So we're not rounding or slouching, but we're remaining very open. And this is our seated mountain pose.
While here, I want you to bring your thumb and your index fingers together. And then change to that middle finger and thumb. And then let's try ring finger and thumb. And then finally try pinky to thumb. And then just reopen your hands. And while they're there, I want you to stretch your fingers as wide apart as you can. And then let your hands completely relax. And let your chin drop to your chest. You're breathing into the back of your neck. Roll left ear towards left shoulder. Drop your chin, roll right ear to right. Drop the chin and roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. Once more, drop the chin and roll left. And then take your left hand and place it just above the tip of your right ear. So you're increasing the stretch going up the side of your neck. Push your right palm into the mat. Feel the stretch start at your palm, travel up the arm along the side of your neck. And then let's reach left hand high, gaze up. Side bend to your right. Let's sweep forward and out. Come all the way up. And then let's come back to seated mountain pose. Chin to chest. This time right ear, right shoulder. Right hand just above the tip of your left ear. Breathing up the side of your neck. And then push that left palm into the mat. So feel the stretch starting in your palm, traveling up the arm along the side of your neck. And then let's reach the right arm high, gaze up. Side bend to the right. Come back up. Side bend to your left. Sweep forward, reach all the way out. Come back up. And let that arm float down. Once it makes it down, let's turn both palms to the sky, backs of fingertips resting lightly on the mat. And then from there, let's bring the arms to shoulder level, rotate your palms so they're facing forward, and slowly bring your hands together. Once together, let's lace our fingers, press our index fingers together. Really stretch between the shoulder blades and the back of those shoulders. And then try bending the elbows and getting the elbows and the forearms to come close. And then let's re-extend the arms out front. And then open your arms, open your heart. And let's bring the hands together for a little clap. Okay, we made it. That took care of our Pilates yoga combo. Hope it felt as good to you as it did to me. We got a nice strong core. We focused on what the core helps us do every single day. And if you're conscious of your core all the time, you're going to protect your back, and it's going to give you a lot more power in the rest of your limbs, because this is where our powerhouse is. So don't forget to hydrate. Lots of sips of water throughout the day is going to keep muscles juicy, functioning, and flexible. Same goes with brain cells, juicy, functioning, flexible. We can make good decisions, which includes kindness and compassion to every sentient being. No discrimination. Every sentient being deserves kindness and compassion. We need to change the narrative that we've been led to believe is the way to live life, because it is not working. It is not right. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back tonight to let you know what's taking place tomorrow. So in the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, stay kind, rise, resist, persist, and repeat, repeat, repeat. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. Take good care.